We're playing as Penny with torches. We have 2 space prisms, which is nice. 2 fledgling imps, it's okay. And the feast, we'll see. Days tell us. Sycophant Arcus, so Shieldfell Arcus, and Sap Seraph. Five damage torches looks really good. That seems like a plan. Double summons is very strong though, but 5 damage torches. I think we're just going to gorge away. Yep. It's on every floor. One of the biggest issues with this is it makes it very hard to get Penny started. I think we might pass on this one. Oh, Penny's got the new Gorge stats. +4, +2. Very strong. We have a torch for this guy, so this should be easy peasy. Never didn't have it. Now, packed morsels looks great. I'm gonna take that. Hey, Banner. Not much, not much. How about you? Let's go ahead and get a unit. Multi-strike, +25. Can we support 2? I think we can. The question will become, what do we do about double heavies? Let's get the +25. And because it's Shade Wings, I don't want to get the multi-strike. I'm gonna just wait. We'll just get a another +25 somewhere. Are we okay with this? Kind of. Yeah. Good, except for that. But we've got a solution. There we go. We need to get an extra 16 off that. Could just be an imp here. Do you want to kill the imp? Oh, we only need one torch. Let's just do that. Yeah, there we go. I mean, one morsel. Hey Solid, how you doing? Sort of meh. Oh, that's not good. Anything in particular? Nice fight. Poor little guys. Don't even know what's coming. My toast just looks good here. Oh, some good first picks. Do I want another front damage? Front loaded damage, sorry. Do I still put a plus 10 on it? Maybe. I like being able to kill steel wings. Having issue with speech and forgetting words. I do that. Like when it comes to like definitions. Or like, especially in work concepts. Like I'll be trying to explain something to someone and they'll be like, oh, but that, or I'll use the wrong word and it'll confuse people. And then you explain the definition. They're like, oh, you mean blah blah blah. I'm like, oh, yeah, probably. Which for anyone that's worked with me before, or when I was doing, long-term contracts, it was never an issue. But it was always tougher on people that I hadn't worked with. So I sort of adjusted my speech, or how I spoke. Like instead of speaking in definitions, I spoke in longer form, which is a bit of a pain. But sleep's a tough one. I mean, I can't give you any help with that. I sleep very poorly. You couldn't remember drawer? The 10 things we normally put our plates on. Oh, you can remember placemat. Yeah, mine's not quite like that. That's an interesting one, though. Where's all the metal dealies we used to dig food with? What? Pull the crayon out of your nose? Huh. That was a good episode. Was he on a medication there? I think that was when they pulled the crayon out. And that was after he shoved it back up there with a hammer. Maybe it was good Simpsons episode. Yeah, I know the feel. I know that feeling though, where you you instantly feel dumber because you've said something and you're like, oh man, and everyone's looking at you as if to be like, what? Yeah, I can feel your pain there. Can master this. I think I want to be hitting that up. Maybe. Maybe. Yeah, unconsume. I've really liked an unconsume on the packed morsels. Artifacts though for double gorge. Oh, double gorge. Yeah, first run. First run. We'll just take it nice and easy. But I consider playing Evil Bank Manager. Well, I can't comment on whether it's my type of game or not. I haven't heard of it. I can have a quick look up. I mean, looking at the first shot there with that big map, it's looking very grand strategist, which is pushing the boundaries of my type of game. It might not be, it just might have been an unfortunate first screenshot, but I'd have to look at it in more detail to have a fairer thought of it. Is Days Talus double, same as Double Bomb? I like the name though. It is, okay, Double Bomb Talos. Official jerk. Right, so the map was more representative of like area instead of else. What's the dice? Tell us, you jerk. we're going to link one of those, but it's not too bad. And Talus is going to do these sort of things, because Talus reasons. So we link this one now as well. I hate this boss so much. So we get, oh yeah, that'll lose a morsel. Let's probably lose morsels. Yeah, Steve on bottom floor. If we can get another hit on that one, we save 2 hit points, which is nice and all. Excellent. Oh, we didn't need the extra because of him. I guess we have a lot of energy. I mean, we may as well go the damage shields. Because he's gonna attack. Be a fairly simple win there. I know, Lazy Steve didn't even attack. He doesn't want to exert himself. He knows he's got to save his energy for the Shade Wings in Circle 8. I'm feeling a Retch here. Flooding our deck with morsels isn't necessarily a bad thing. I don't think it's energy. But obviously capacity lets us play more morsels on bottom only, or maybe helps us out if top gets small. But we're only going to get enough morsels to do that if we draw into them. And you can get capacity from an event and cards. You can't get the draw. You can't really get draw from cards. In some setups you do, but... Now, as much as we need to get 25 health for Steve, that'll probably happen at some point. Gold is nice, though. But removing cards and probably duping like a morsel bucket, pretty good. $9.4 penny. So I guess right now, like, the biggest hit we can get is Trample. Protectors. And there's some pretty big, there's a lot of good morsel related relics. And the worst line here has a one shield guy. Alright. So if we can kill the one shield guy, we get 3 turns to draw into our card that kills shield guys. This is where Feast... Oh, there you go. We just drew a piercing card as well, though. So it's not looking the greatest for that. Only 2. 52. Under 50. 20 damage. Hey, Kizron. Well, I won't be playing Retropolis. Overdrift is okay for an hour here and there. I could probably do something like that. I've been thinking about looking at Noida again. I don't know what Godhood is. 15 under this guy. Kill this guy. need to, if I rage, it's an extra 6, so 20. 18. And we do no damage there, but it's better than... Okay. I mean, it's got to it sounds like a good catch line on the game. Hey Methos, how you doing? Wow, 9,000, you've arrived. Almost silent. Silent's thinking about arriving. Getting closer. Hey, you did it. Yeah, they buffed the they buffed the gorge effect a little bit. There's that one and all the other ones available here. Let's go with the 2 lifesteal. So it's currently we're on 9-4. So it starts at 4-2, which is that's a good boost. It just gets their health a little bit higher. 9-4 and 15-6. No worries, man. Oh, middle floor Inferno? Probably not. Yeah, I think one of the issues was that people were having, and I can understand it. I think it's... I hate that the answer is play better, but in a strategy game, it usually is, right? You don't have to discover some long-lost manual dexterity or hand-eye coordination that never existed. You can just think through the plays and work out what's good. Maybe not get distracted by hot chat, you know. But I do understand, like, there were some times against Daedalus, it just felt like you couldn't quite get enough to get there, and more damage probably wasn't the answer. But I don't think they needed to... I think the 4-2 in Circle 1 was fine. I don't think they needed to change anything else, really. Well, that's right. There's very little RNG. So the play better is... I don't like it because people hearken it to the get good. And it's not some sarcastic tongue-in-cheek get good. It is literally just take your time, think through things through. You know, don't be in a rush. You know, we all make mistakes. I make more than my fair share, which means you guys should make less because I make plenty for you. But I think that's where a lot of it happens, is not thinking things through properly, having bad strategies ingrained because this is an easy one. Everyone does this thing. You get in the habit of doing something, and even though it's bad, because that's the habit, you might not even know it's bad. You know, so you follow the same path all the time, and which leads to the same conclusion. Yeah, so that's the only one though. Like, you could get Shadewing on. You can sometimes get a fight that really counters you, and that happens. But it's not it's not that bad. If you pay attention to it before you enter the fight, you could possibly overcome it. So holdover mitosis is nice, but it doesn't work if you don't have a morsel to play. I guess once we get to a point where we've got enough morsels though, then it really kicks in for us. I wonder if by that stage if the run's already won. Let's go to the cabins. Or the fight, sorry, not the run. Oh, that's a good card. Don't I wish I had Plink? No, I don't. Not in the slightest. It's not offensive to say you don't want something that's good. Yeah, I think I agree with that. Putting the X -1 on... No, I think the -1 on X cost cards is good because there's things that do X plus what... wait. Yeah. Putting a -1 to make it an X plus 1 is good because there's things that make it an X -1. So you can either counter that or just add to the card. Right? Steven, really? Steve? Got that morsel relic. I'm gonna go with no to answer that, Aris Jackson. I think it's pretty clear that's a no. Possibly not even close. I spiked the wrong one. If I'd spiked that one, I could have drawn it back. This saddens me. But ultimately, it doesn't matter. So, trample is something that would do very well here. Mitosis. My holdover mitosis. That you can't even just play it. If it wasn't for that early spike, I'd be a bit annoyed with this combat. I don't think they will, Aris Jackson. They just put it in. And I definitely don't feel like the group to revert a change they made, because that would be like admitting they were wrong. Definitely, you know. Okay, so we don't want to kill this guy. Well, it doesn't matter. It doesn't matter. But he's a sweeper, so we won't kill him here anyway. And I guess, like I said, it doesn't matter. It speeds up combat. Sweeper, no sweeping. No one shot. Unsub. Two hits to kill. 0 out of 10. Literally unwatchable. I don't think I need the extra capacity. Not taking it. I think I'm going to continue to take draw because, like, drawing morsel mitosis with no morsels is bad. We don't have enough money really for there. I kind of want that, but I think just continuing to remove. What's a dupe? I know what a dupe is. Do we go for another? Oh, another spike, right? Is another spike the way to go? Getting one early is important. The second one's not as important, so I think we're doing it more for that than anything else. Let's take the capacity boss relic. I'm starting to think that is the best event in the game. Like, there's some really good ones. Like, the 5x dupe can be amazing. Other times, you get one dupe and it's okay, right? Whereas that one is consistently good. And the worst case scenario, you take one capacity per floor. Best case scenario, you take the 3 capacity in a niche run where it's doing something better than 1 capacity for you. Or you take, in a really cool circumstance, you take the 15 spell power, you know, which means you just probably just turned an amazing run into, like, infinitely amazing. But when the worst case scenario is a free boss relic, like, probably that or the Dante one. Oh, the worst one. The worst one's, yeah, probably Dante or maybe the hook pulley thing. The 5 dupe event is terrible because it baits you into duping something stupid. Yeah, so that is a downside, but sometimes those runs end up being amazing. Like when we had, the other night, we had 8 plinks that were plus 10. Or what was one of the dumb ones? The 9 large quick Celias. Or, so, you know... So it does require some self-control, definitely. Yeah, or you dupe a double stacked -1 Wildwood Sap and proceed to lose somehow. Or what was the... You dupe the Shroud Spike with a +3 XCOS cards artifact, and don't draw any relics because you've got plinks, or any morsels because you've got plinks. That was a frustrating loss. Yeah, I mean, I think the Bone Shine and the Hook Pulley event, I wouldn't say they're the worst ones. They're non-events. Like, you just skip them, right? They're like auto-pick skips for the majority of people now. Whereas, like, the 5x dupe can bait you. War Master Hakan, you've arrived. Oh, baby. Oh, baby. Right, well, that's a good start. you duped petty theft? Nice. That sounds fun. Oh, the 20 gold slay. Sorry, thug. Not petty theft. Something. Yeah. Thug. What's his name? He does have a name. I'm pretty sure he has a name. Oh, hey, that's a thing. It's not going to happen. It's Charles Paraffin Thug, thank you. Let's make a big Steve. It disappoints a little bit. For some reason I was expecting it to be better. What must that card? What a silly question. Please. Do I know what day? Is it your wedding anniversary, Chromo? Look at that. I know when your wedding anniversary is, and you can't even pony up your own gift sub. Your own gift sub, your own Twitch sub. It makes me feel bad, man. Alright, so I want Steve to kill this guy. He's doing 52 to him plus 10 for any morsel he can eat. Which there'll be a couple. Oh, he's gonna get spiked as well. Alright. Worst case scenario, I leave this guy on enough hit points where I can't kill him the turn after with spells, and Penny like just punches him into, like disintegrates him into next century. And then that guy gets through and we leak a lot, and that's bad. But I think we're okay here. I think I might need this spike though for... Ah, you know what? He's only going to live once. Let's give it to him. a good question, Warmaster Hakan. But fair is fair. For Chromo to answer that, I think first you should offer us, is there a lunch lady, Hakan? That was the best thing I could do as the opposite of Warmaster. Chromo. ¿Por qué no los dos? It's an easy one there. Wait, are you talking about seeing a movie on, with a fake Chromo? Oh, you've just celebrated the fact that your wife put up with you for another year? It's been like 30 seconds since you mentioned that. Shame, man. Shame. Shame on you. Steve's doing a pretty good job here. Look at that. If we'd focused more on Steve, he would have finished this fight off himself. Eventually. Instead, it's Penny with a one-shot. That's a good question. Solid. Or Australian ranching Australian cattle, yeah. That Forever Consume's a little interesting. I think Blazing Bolts might actually be better though. Not 100% sure. The Australian ranching Irish cattle in Australia. Oh, Sol Cerulean with the 5-head move. Australian cattle that ranches. Nice. But Blazing Bolts. Let's see who the magic shop is. Actually, I can put -1s on it as well. I need to get 25 health for Steve. And yeah, okay, so we're doing that. And then that. That's fine. We'll get that to just do 60 damage. And we'll take draw now. Since we already got our capacity boss relic, I don't need to take more. Okay. If you insist. Yeah, the most important thing, Surf Wizard, is that we have one. So one of the tough things with Shade Lamp in this setup is it can be better to not actively kill something on your turn and let the minions do it, and that way you always get morsels at the start of your turn. Because you might not draw into any, but then you're relying to have to killing one next turn. I don't want that. I do want it, but I don't want to throw. Three wins throw Panz. Is trying not to 3 wins throw. Sweep, no sweeping. I'll let that one go. Long before we see a challenge, we'll win every clan combo without a loss. Like, how long till I start doing it, or how long until I complete it? That'd be a nice, interesting one to do. I've thought about that in the past. Instead of doing random, we're kind of doing random, but having it set up where yeah, you don't do repeatings. Like, you do a full sheet and see what the best record you can get is. Monster Train, no pause. Oh, I don't like that sort of pressure, Gru. What else is happening in this one? This is the Pie Wings, right? So we have 2 Light Wings after this. Wasn't there 2 Light Wings with this dude? No, there's only 1. That's that one. So it's this guy and 2 Light Wings next. And then 2 Shade Wings. So we're probably not killing that guy. Or the last one. That's fine. Say 7 inches in beard growth. Probably. Remember when I was worried I didn't have enough morsels? Silly, silly Panz. Alright, he's gonna kill those. There we go. I don't think that's going to help you take down that guy, but, you know. You know. Need to get as much damage into that one if I think I can do it. I don't think we can do it, but we'll still try. And when I thought I had plenty of energy, I do have plenty of energy. Trample would be really good, yeah. I mean, we leak something that's going to do 4 damage a turn, which I'm okay with. It's next fight when we're going to be leaking stuff that does 10 damage a turn that I'm not alright with. Never mind. Morsel Martyr is dying. That's kind of the plan, right? Hope we can beat up the Axebird. Oh, brutal. Wow. Hey, would you look at that? Forever Consumed doesn't feel as good anymore. Let's just make sure I have zero problems playing that. Think about Permafrost. Let's go have a look in here. Top floor dazed. Or Chain of Gems. Or reroll for Double Gorge. I don't think I'm going to use Chain of Gems. And once the trample comes on, I don't care about penny taking. So we could go Daze and then let Steve cark it. I think Gift's the best one. That way if Steve goes down, Penny doesn't get overrun. I don't think we will get overrun anyway. Oh, what take is what? No, I think that's bad. Actually, that's not bad. Okay, I think Forever Consumed is bad here. It was good at one stage, and then it wasn't. Just go for another spike. I think so. Oh, they're dazed. Ah, you're dazed, idiots. Why would you do that? Morons? That's just so dumb. Valkyrie. How you doing? Therif? Thero. I'm really well, thank you, Valkyrie. The 2 attack. Bravo. Bravo. Okay, well. Get him, Steve. That's right, crew. Too bad. Too freaking bad. Alright. I really should have been focusing on seeing how much damage I could have gotten Penny up to. That's my bad. I'm sorry, guys. Pay more attention. Seraph, go top. Go top. I got a surprise for you up there. Surprise! I was thinking about holding over Feast, and I really should have. Man with that hair, you've arrived! I'm not late. You're just in time, even. Not even 1,000 damage. Literally unplayable. Good job, Steve. Little Morsel Master in the background there with his 10. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's a nice attack number. We did it, chat. We beat the game. 4 streak. It's done. Not as good as 4, 3, 2, 1. Oh, that's a good point. New personal record. Life steal applied. 631. Previous best 489. Man, I could have pushed that heaps higher. I was putting the the attack morsels into play.